News First at 10.
It was a little bit of a tough budget this year.
At the County of Monterey, navigating a projected $39.7 million deficit. The county hosting a budget workshop this week to help figure out how to address it before upcoming budget hearings. Good evening, and thank you for choosing KION News. Now, during that workshop, county supervisors heard from various department heads about the funding that they need for the next fiscal year, that is. KION's Austin Castro, he's been following the county's budget situation, joins us now. Austin, what was discussed in this budget workshop?
Well, Maxwell, this workshop is all about considering the options to manage the anticipated budget shortfall for the next fiscal year. Now, that includes presentations from those department heads whose operations have been impacted or are requesting an increase to their budgets. $39.7 million. That's the projected budget shortfall the County of Monterey is now facing for the next fiscal year. On Tuesday, the county heard from department heads during a budget workshop to navigate the potential deficits.
We had the forecast and we talked about we were going to be short for this year for the 25-26 year and short the next few years. So that's kind of what we're facing today.
County officials point out while they are seeing revenue go up, overall expense increases have outpaced that. Some of the departments the county heard from include those within Health and Human Services, Land Use and Environment, as well as Public Safety and Criminal Justice. At the same time, some departments, such as the Sheriff's Office, requested an increase to their overall budget.
Without funding, it could lead to draconian cuts. You're aware of that. I'm not going to push that any harder, but it could lead to having to look at, do we need to close parts of the jail? Do we need to close the stations, the outlying stations in Coastal or King City?
Their increase amounts to nearly $31 million in additional funding. Public Works Facilities and Parks also requesting an additional $8.2 million for their budgets.
Should these augmentations not be funded and not be restored, there will be reduced service levels to the public and our county customers.
The county has already implemented cost-saving strategies, including a hiring freeze and eliminating long-term unfunded positions. They add, quote, while every effort is being made to avoid layoffs and draconian service reductions, the focus is to deliberately right-size the organization. Now, in terms of the next steps, the county's budget hearings will take place on May 28th and, if needed, May 29th. Maxwell.
Thank you, Austin.